back to see how long CK can delay going to Leyendell. So let me bring up this stat sheet. There's our current stats. We're doing very well, of course. I'm going to take strength up to 35, and then I'm going to focus on vigor and get vigor up to 50 before we then start working on other stuff. I'm going to cough, excuse me. And in the spirit of not continuing the main quest for even longer, we're going to go back over to the DLC, and I'm going to do what I typically do. I don't know why I do it this way, but I do. I'm going to, you can see a mark here, I'm going to go over to Fort Reprimand, which is over here, and do some stuff, because I like doing that. I find that the Black Knight, or whatever the knight's name is in there, is not so challenging for early DLC. He's good for the Scudu level 4, which I currently am. Again, I'm level 4 in Scudu and Spirit Ash. But before we do that, we're going to go and pick up the Spelldrake +3 in the little room here. It's so very easy to get. It's hard for me to ignore it. And there, like every time I phase in, something dies and gives me, like, what is it, 75 runes or 25 runes? So I don't know what it is, but something's always dying when I first phase into that spawn point, or campfire, or site of grace, whatever we're calling it in this game. So we're going to run down here, and we're going to beat up on these bats. If they'll get close enough to me so I can beat up on them. Come on, don't keep jumping it up in the air. You're going to get thumped whether you like it or not. So this is such the easy place to get a great... is that? Oh, flight pinions. Oh, why is that? Oh, that must be it. Huh. I think I found it finally. This bird either falls or is killed by those bats, because that's the only thing that I found that's actually dead around here. Well, I'm glad I finally found that. But this upgrade to our spell defense talisman is so good and so easy. Again, you just have to kill those 2 bats, walk in here, grab this, and you get a Spelldrake +3. I'm gonna just put that on just for the sheer heck of having it on, because I don't really need it. Isn't there some? I thought there was another thing in this room, but there's not. So that is that, and much, much, much value in doing that. Now we're going to go back over here and do some running down the little river. And again, I'm going to avoid battling these guys, because I have known myself to become overconfident in that, and then I get killed and I'm grumpy with myself, so we won't do that. Just go down here. I picked up that, yeah, I picked up that in the previous run. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do, actually. Why am I thinking that? No, that's too far. That doesn't make it shorter. I thought maybe if I went into the cave site of grace, I could get through faster than here, primarily because I wouldn't have to fight the bats, but I can skip the bats here. Just run by them. I don't need the bat runes. Now, if the DCU created bat runes, they might get a movie that people actually want to watch. I'm sorry, I grew up as a DC kid because Marvel was just getting started when I was comic book age. No offense to people who like comic books now, just I'm talking typical age. And Marvel was just getting started and I was just not into Marvel. I was completely DC, and it always disappoints me that the DC movies just don't do well. Yes, we're picking up a lot of poison. I know. I could dodge that stuff or try to. There's a Miranda plant. We'll move past it. And we're going into... we can't look because the Miranda's twigged to us. And we're going into uncharted territory. We don't have the map fragment for this yet, but I know where I'm going. There's the Spirit Spring. It's not unlocked yet. We will unlock it. I thought that was a good mechanic that they introduced. I'm going to pick up the whip up here. I thought it was a good mechanic that they added to the DLC from the base game, is having the... Oh, it's a Talisman of Dread. Oh yeah, the whip is... way the heck down here by the, across from the villages. The, you know which village I'm talking about. Bonnie Village, that's it. I thought this unlocking Spirit Springs with these stone cairns is a fine mechanic. Even though you kind of search at random, it would have been interesting if they had come up with a way to give you a subtle hint as to where the cairn for a particular Spirit Spring was. I don't know what that would have been. I'm not designing levels anymore, so I'll leave it to the people who are currently doing it. Now we're going to take the big leap up. To Fort Reprimand, which is always a good place to be. And I'm gonna duck down here and go up to this Omen Killer and see how easy he is to take out. Shouldn't be too bad. Yep, he's worse than I thought, and I'm gonna have to heal. I may not be ready for this. I usually am. I don't think I can get... If I can't kill this guy easier than that, I'm not sure I'm ready for the Black Knight. Let's go up here. Gonna heal and get that out of the way. So now I'm questioning my decision here. I'm not sure I can take out the Black Knight. However, I think I can, even if I fail, I can come back and get those runes pretty easily. So let's see, I think we'll switch over to... Oops, how did my sorting get changed? I think I'm gonna go with the Poison Great Stars. And let me jump down. Again, I very well could fail on this. And that's okay. Because again, it's first it's 16,000 runes, and second, I can pick up the runes because I'm gonna come back out of the little chamber as soon as he aggroes to me. What I really want to do is, when he comes out, is kind of peg him to the wall. Because if I peg him to the wall, I gotta get him again. Because I can stagger him with these stars pretty well. And then the combination of the blood and the poison. Oops, he's gonna get me. Gotta heal. Oops, gotta heal again. Let him get the advantage of me. But that blood right there, that bleed proc right there was pretty good. But I'm gonna have to heal. I didn't heal. I was tapping the heal button and I didn't have time. Okay, we're gonna do this again because we're pretty close. And again, I was a little greedy on that last shot, so we'll fix that here. Not getting it right. Okay, we're gonna stop doing this. So I'm gonna pick up these runes again. And then I'm not gonna try them again right now. But what I am gonna do is, where did my runes go? Uh-oh. Oh, they're there. Good. We'll talk about the rune dropping mechanic in another episode. But I'm going to turn this Grace on too, because it's a little... I don't have to go through that on the killer. So, we're not doing well on him this morning. I'm going to do something else. I'm going to go down below and get the talisman that the Spelldrake, which is down here. I'm gonna switch over to the Blasphemous Blade. Excuse me. I thought you were dead. I really thought I had killed him. I'm gonna kill all these guys and then... Oh. And heal. Because we want to get back in there and get the Spelldrake. Kill all the guys along the way first, because they're... Why am I whispering? I don't know. And why am I confused about where I'm going? You want to poke up here and kill this almond killer? In a little bit. Down here first. You can see. run. God bless America, I missed the door. I am not acquitting myself very well today. Keep myself fully healed this time. I'm not going to go that way either. I'm going to draw these guys out. I shouldn't have dashed in. I should have just drawn them out. Back up while the last one decides what he's going to do to me. The last two. Well, that's certainly better. Oh, I give me some smithing stones. I have to get over there, and why am I forgetting how to do that? I mean, I've done it way too many times to forget. I'm sorry, this is goofy. I know how to do this. There it is. There it is. And that is an awesome find, since we're still in the middle of the base game. Now we're going to come up the stairs here, and I'm going to kill this Elden killer. And I'm going to drink this flask just because I can, because I'm not going to be using it for anything else. Oh, should we switch? I'm going to go ahead and switch to the grafted. Yes. Okay, so that takes care of him, and that's good. So we've got everything from the lower, everything we need from here except the Black Knight Edredd, or whatever the heck his name is. Actually, if I drop down the hole, does it do a different thing? Yeah, it does do a different thing, doesn't it? Oops. Because it's another Omen killer who's angry with me. I'm not happy with you either. So sit down and have a little nap. And the oculation, occlusion, and then this is the big rune. That's what, 50,000? 80,000. And again, at this, since I came in here as early as I did. That's a level. If I want. Now I'm going to exit out here, take a little glance around. I don't think there's anybody to battle out here, just this thing to pick up. Not that I need Mesmer Soldier, but I want to go back up here to this site of grace. And then drop down into the courtyard again, then go outside to this site of grace behind Fort Reprimand, then maybe travel around to the map area. But again, I'm not going to mess with the Black Knight. I've done it, what, 3 or 4 times without success. So I'm not going to keep beating my head around that. I'm going to go out. And then also I'm going to get a couple of levels. But right now we're just going to... Where's the side door? Side door is over here. And we will go pick up this side of grace. And through the little tunnel there, we can hear the dragon doing stuff. Do I have enough runes right now? Oops, wrong section. I have 77, I need 72, so we can do this. Let's rest. Level up, and what did I say I was going to... Oh, I was going to do more vigor. I want to get vigor to 50. Actually, just to make nice round numbers, I'll get strength up to 35. Then we'll start doing vigor again. Now let's see where I'm going. I want to go get the map fragment there. I'm going to get rid of this mark first. And you can hear the dragon frolicking with his friends. So I think I have to kind of go here. And I forget, I may break the rune as we do this. I forget whether this pathway causes Miquella's rune to break or not. But right now we're just going to run by all this dragon foofara. We will come back and get him much later. I'm figuring probably 30 hours from now of gameplay from now we'll get back to him. But right now we're just cruising along. And cruising, some more ruins, which are dandy, but not where we want to do anything right now, because I'm not going to Vani Village right now. But we will go see deeper... I forget if this is worth stopping and picking up. Yeah, sure. Just more money. We're going to go see Dane here. Pick up that fragment. Touch that. Pick up the whatever the heck that is. He won't speak to me. I don't even think I have the gesture to speak to him. I wonder if I can do a Scudu upgrade. Oh, I can. Good. That may actually allow me to beat the Black Knight. But before I think about doing that, we are going to go get this map fragment. And there are a couple of Black Knights up here too that I could mess with if I want to see if I can, but I want to get the map fragment first. Map fragment is priority, then we can go back and play with the fellas. Knight of Mesmer, Mesmer Embers around here, plenty of them. So we're not going to break the rune on this approach. It's the one by Bonnie Village that always surprises me. Or past Bonnie Village when I go into the little woods over there. Okay. So now we've got much more to explore. Get the streamer up. Oh, there's a Scudu fragment up here. Is there not? I think there is. I think it's probably kind of like here. But that may trigger... Well, I never understand why there's the whole... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Is there a Scudu fragment there? Oops, he's coming towards me. He's saying I sent something with my Black Knight senses. I'm going to give him a thump or two. The other guy showed up, which I didn't want. And I got a heal. But if I get the knight down, they will... Golly! I've died way too much this game. I mean, this session. Gotta go all the way back up here. I do want to pick up those runes, and I do want to beat up that knight. But I don't want to get this guy in the interim. I just need to pull the knight further away so the other gate guard... Oh, now I've aggroed that guy. So we'll have to deal with him now. I'm gonna kill my horse. Yep. That's good. Of course, we are a little early in the gameplay loop for all this, because we haven't even been through Castle Ennis yet, and this area really is wanting you to be through that. Come on, knight. There you go. Oops, there's another one over there. Forgot about him. Not sure which one's going to aggro to me first. I've got to get over this way so the one on the hill does not come after me. But, oops. Why did you target somebody over there? Yep. Now don't, golly. Another death. Fortunately, I don't care. I mean, I do care, obviously, but I'm not going to stress about it. There's not a fragment in here, is there? I think there actually is. Yep, there is. Forgot about that one. We're ignoring that. Again, we're playing way above level at this point, which is obviously fine with me because it's my choice, but I'm justifying the fact that I'm dying so much. Got one horsey down there, we've got one horsey up the hill, and we've got this walking knight here. I'm gonna try... but I gotta do this. Okay, we'll try that. Now he's coming, so I want to go down here so the other horsies don't bother us again. Because this gives me some bleed, and I think I need some bleed and some good strike. Should be able to get a stagger on this guy, but I did stagger him and I got poison on him, so that's good. And we're gonna run and heal and get back on the horse. There we go. That was good. Now, I gotta double check something here. I'm sorry, I'm updating my map. And I gotta make sure that yeah, we do have a Scudu there. So we're going to go in, pull the Scudu, and skedaddle after the Scudu. Pick up item. Thank you. And there's Fort Ennis backside, and I think I'll go up there because that's where, isn't Lita waiting for us there? I think so. It's always fun to turn this side of Grace on before we've even gone into Castle Ennis. And I don't know... Oh, there's the May the Best Man Win gesture to beat Deeproot Dane or whatever he's called.
Hello again. Did you meet my
Hi.
They're quite the congregation.
I did.
Were it not for the charm, the work. Oh, that man. He's been in the city, might be Solomon. There's no call. Danes would look. We've been acquainted for perhaps one. Wondering
That's
whether
about the
enough.
horn scent. Yep.
A cleanse. It's no wonder the horns that aside.
Okay, we're good with all that. Don't care about it, really. Let's touch the cross for no particular reason. It doesn't give us anything. Let's talk to him, tell him we found other crosses and stuff. Great. Again, kind of useless. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to update to a new Scudu level, but we'll see. Yes, I can. Well, that's pretty good. So that takes me to 6. And that's pretty good. I could probably go back and beat the Black Knight in Reprimand with that. I'm checking my time. Let's go over to Ennis. and stare at the mist wall, but I can pick this thing up, can I? No, I can't. That's just a skull. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Nope. Nope. Later on there, little fella. Okay, since we did just raise our Scudu level up, so we've got pretty good attack power. Let's see, we're attacking at... Let me check that again. We're attacking at 569, and if we switch to the... We're at 824. That's pretty good. So I'm going to go back to Fort Reprimand. Take a whack at this guy again. Actually, yeah, I'm good. Never mind. I was second guessing myself. I'm not gonna second guess myself. We use this last piece of crab. Do this. Again, lure him out. Do this. And heal, 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 heal. Get back and heal. Ignore the advantage momentarily because I'm going to stagger him again. And then I'm going to back up and heal again twice. Again, even though he's very low. Good. That makes me feel better. Because I started with trying to kill him, worked our way through it, and did finally kill him. Which is always good. Go up here and get this thing, which is always a good thing too. Long ladders. And what does that give us again? That gives us festive grease. Yeah, like I don't think I've ever tried the festive grease. So that, my droogs, is for Reprimand. So I will put a little mark here, saying we've cleared it out. Now, since we've got the Scudus there, well, I'm gonna, it's been about an hour, so I'm gonna break off the stream right now, take a little bit of a break. And be back in a couple of minutes.